Hello, this is Bob Menger. Today's topic is negative thinking. It's very common for people to treat negative thinking like it's something you have to fight, you have to overpower or conquer, or something you have to battle with for a long time. But this is not the case. It is important to understand that when it comes to your subconscious mind treats negative thoughts no differently than it does positive ones. Negative thoughts are equally acknowledged as positive ones, but it is up to you as to which ones you choose to focus on. Your positive thoughts are equally accessible and readily available to you at any time. So what does this mean? It means that positive thoughts are just as accessible as negative ones, but we are under the illusion that negative thoughts are somehow more real and powerful, and require extreme amounts of work to overcome. But this only occurs because you have come to convince yourself that positive thoughts are not so real and they are a distant goal to achieve. If your mind has a natural tendency to be negative, and this is easy to tell because you will be unhappy a lot, start to think of positive thoughts as just as accessible as the negative ones. The positive thoughts are not far away at all. Positive and healthy thoughts are just as readily available to you, but it's just that you have a habit of going back to negative ones because of habit, and that's all. And not because negative thoughts are somehow more real or powerful. We treat negativity as if it's a long journey we have to move through and heal, and one day we will become more positive. To explain this further, imagine you have in one hand the words, "I hate myself," and then on the other hand you have the words, "I love myself." Now here you have a negative in one hand and a positive on the other. Now either one is readily available to you. Either one is right in front of you in the palms of your hand. Your work is simply to choose which one you would rather prefer to focus on. The only reason your mind is negative is because you have a bad habit of keeping your attention and focus on the negative hand. So having said that, imagine you now say to yourself, "I love myself. I am a good person. I have the capacity to succeed. I am healthy. I believe in myself. I am valuable. I respect myself. I am true to who I am," and so on. Understand that such positive impressions and statements are readily available, they're very true to you, and they are much more truer than the negative. Your negative ideas about yourself are just false concepts that you have convinced yourself that are somehow more real and difficult to get rid of. But understand, negativity of any kind are simply misinterpretations and distortions of your mind. Again, think of it like you have negative in one hand and positive in the other. You are the one that's in the middle. And you are the one choosing and preferring to lean toward the positive. And that the positive is not something you have to discover one day. It's right there. It's right within your heart. It's right within your soul. It is no further away than the negative. So I encourage you to really grasp the essence of this message. And you will realize that negativity is not real in any form. It's just that you have placed way too much attention on them and have given them too much unnecessary validity. So as you practice to think this way, as you begin to really understand this, you won't have to worry about negative thoughts, for they will simply begin to fade away on their own, as they will lose power as you draw your attention to the good and positive things within yourself. Thank you.